So any interview question, if you remember the algorithm, that's okay. Otherwise, first identify set of questions which are relevant to the shortest path. So that's the important point. Let's go to lead code and play with those. Mm. Yeah, these are all shortest path interview questions. Any shortest path, you can at least start attempting with digestras, which is simplest algorithm to start with. But BFS with conditions is what digestra is also doing. So start with digestra, but if you don't remember exact code, put whichever code is there. But at least you can mention openly to the interviewer that I know the concept of digestra, but I don't know the code. That's fine. But you have to write at least one algorithm code. But whatever the code you write, you should explain like this, a table with this kind of approach, if possible, the path. So explain it on the paper and then go and start writing the code. But if you don't know the code, still mention this like this, but don't stop. Don't avoid that. I don't know digester code. That's why don't say that I don't know at all. Try to mention, see, always the key thing in the interview is to prove that you know these concepts and you know this code. Nobody knows 100% of everything, but you need to show that what you know in a simple manner. So let's see. This one for now, I'll keep it. It is pretty trivial, but let's see. This is flights with K-stops, same as Google Maps, or at least similar. Minimum cost to convert a string. This is interesting too. Let's see how many companies asked this. Google, Amazon, Meta, last 6 months. Yeah, okay kind of question, but not that frequent like Island's problem. But still, we don't know, like some interviewers would want to test your, if you, as I said, right, if you work for a supply chain company, they might ask you this question. But if you work for a finance company, finance team, then it's kind of optional. They might end up only asking up to trees, hashing, heaps. Graphs can be kind of overkill. So it depends on the team which you are applying for, on the mindset of interviewer too. Okay, let's see the other one. Minimum cost to convert a string. Oh, this is interesting. This one is just exact copy paste of the previous code, which I have given you. So you can go to solutions. So see, this is what exactly you should mention. Approach one using digestra, but I need to keep track of the path to cost. And I don't want all the nodes. I'll need only to destination part. That modification is done here, and it is giving accepted results for all the test cases. Okay, so the challenge is, so the second one is BFS level-wise traversal. It is kind of similar, but the code approach is a little different. Simply maintain a set of queue or set of queues, and then just follow this path. You can just play with it. But right now, I would like to cover you the different solutions. Let's see, this is one of the popular, but not only solution. BFS with queue versus disastrous greedy with priority queue. So both are similar. BFS more faster than digestra. BFS digestra. Somebody mentioned BFS Belmont Ford. Next session, I'll cover this. But right now, this is the way how you will be mentioning approaches. So always you should give 2. Algorithm wise, more or less, it takes V square. V means vertices square or n square. But overall, BFS is faster and simple compared to digester. Still, you should know. Cool. So just play with this and then, yeah. Mm. Once you start learning about design and analysis of algorithm in next semester, you will learn more. It will be more interesting.
Yeah.
But right now, I
Yeah.
would like to at least scratch your brain, like from the interview perspective, not on the subject wise.
Mhm.
So minimum cost to convert a string. So how is it related to a shortest path? First, understand the problem. Source ABCD, target ACBE. What has happened? C and
Which
B have been swapped. Yeah. Similarly,
and
yeah,
D is gone.
yeah, T is gone and it was replaced with E.
Replaced by E. Yeah.
So these are all the values, and then this is the changed, and these are the costs. So you need to understand that you can follow the same kind of what? Shortest path algorithm to optimize the cost to reach these ones, like to convert A to B or B to C or these things, how much cost each is taking, and then apply either digester or just a BFS uh, algorithm, simplified BFS, and target it. I'll give it to you as an exercise. Play with these solutions of C++, and next session just explain to me. But uh, idea is shortest path. Now let's see. This is almost same, right? Traveling salesman kind of problem. Find the city with smallest number of neighbors at a threshold. Let me see the companies of this question. Not that frequent though. For now, ignore it. Or let's take more frequent ones. This is much better compared to the previous one with respect to frequency. All top companies have asked, but as I said, right, these shortest path algorithms, they don't really go in a 20-minute or 25-minute time because they want to cover two concepts at a time or at least two separate questions. So one is related to arrays with mix of dynamic programming like that. But keep this in mind. So it is a straightforward graph, shortest path algorithm. If it is city or flight or anything, a straightforward algorithm only. Start initially with medium or easy and then go to hard. We don't know that whether they're really that much frequent or not. Let's see, evaluate division because it looks more frequent. What is that? Equations A, B, B, C, values 2, 3. Queries A, C, B, A, okay, output. So, okay, so they want to do a division. A by B equal to 2, B by C equal to 3. Queries are A by C is how much, like that. These are like division, divided by. So we need to give this. I'm just confused how to represent. I will see. Sometimes if you don't know, say I don't know in the interview. We don't need to really worry. Uh, you can say and let him ask you other question. But I would like to see the companies. Oh, it looks much frequent. Then we have no choice. Hmm. Okay, I'll just keep it noted. Probably I need to spend some time, but I thought of just letting you know, right, uh, where to start and where we can apply. So see here, most of them are using either DFS or BFS. Someone has used ORSHELS, so okay, that is another, you know, shortest path algorithm. But most of them are using this, but none are using digestras. It's no longer applicable, but keep that in mind. Digestras is also a candidate, but because of its slowness, they haven't mentioned. They are going with other. We'll cover those probably in next session. This one is all shortest paths. I couldn't find only digestras. I found only everything. So in next two sessions, probably we'll complete the other shortest path algorithms and come back to this. Okay, any doubts or
No.
are you getting anything?
Is there a link to the questions? So if I have time, I can look at them.
Yeah, so if you just go to leadcode.com and search, you will get, but I
Okay.
can give you here itself. Or maybe under the video, in last video also I have mentioned the link to questions down the video, but let me give you here itself in the chart. So you can directly go to that website and search by topic, but right now this is
Okay.
related to shortest path.
Okay.
Cool.